Hi boat fans, this is Tim from Birchshed Brighton and I'm on board this Fairline Sun Fury 26 for a look around the interior and the cockpit. Now this is going to be a virtual reality video, so you can look where you like, when you like. You don't have to look where I'm looking. So all you need to do is click and drag your screen or touch and drag your screen and you can look up, down, left, right, whenever you want. And we hope that this really great feature allows you to feel what it's like to be on this boat and what the space feels like. So let's have a look. And I'll start by saying the space feels great. All throughout the boat, the upholstery is light, bright, neutral, all replaced throughout the boat along with the carpet in 2016. Now we sold this boat to the current owner who liked us so much he's asked us to sell her again for him. So we have got a good idea of the recent history of this boat, and we know that she's been looked after but she's hardly been used, so very interesting. So let's have a little look around. Now we're in the cockpit, really great big size, good visibility all round. We've got the cockpit tent up, so we're all enclosed apart from this side which is rolled up. So that gives us another space up here, and if we want to we can roll the covers down like this window has been done, so that we've got a little bit more privacy aft. Otherwise we can roll them all up for a bit more brightness through the windows, or we can roll them completely up like this one here, and we've got al fresco, dining, wining, whatever it is you want to do. And if you want to get the wind through your hair, this could be the place for it. So yeah, very versatile. We've got lots of space here, nice, wide and open, great big bench seat here. This all folds out and open, so you've got yourself the biggest ever double bed there, so you can sling all the kids there if you want to over the weekend. And also it lifts up slightly, the carpet rolls back, and you've got the big engine flap which lifts up under one hand. It's got the struts there, so you've got really good access to the engines, the tank, the calorifier, all the bits and pieces down there that you would expect. Really, really nice, great access. The seat that the camera is sitting on, rows swivels 180 degrees, so once that's down this way, we've got a cockpit table stored down below that fits into fittings that are under my feet here but under the carpet so you can't see them. You've got yourself a nice dining area, a nice socialising area, just a very pleasant area to be. We like it a lot. So let's go and have a look at the helm area. The camera, while you're sitting on board the helm seat, there's room here, plenty of room here for two, maybe three at a pinch. And as you can see, sorry about the bright light everybody, it's a beautiful sunny day. We've got really good visibility through the front there, and with the cockpit tent rolled up or with the windows open, you've got good visibility all around. So yeah, we're happy with that. Now we've got both the port and starboard throttles here, switch panel, windlass controls, trim tab controls, bow thruster controls. We do have a bow thruster which is really, really handy, and we've got the port and starboard engine instrumentation there, everything you'd expect for those. We've got GPS, we've got fish finder, and we've got a radar up there. The radar doesn't work, everybody, so if you wanted a radar you'd either need to fix it or perhaps replace it with a more modern unit, as lots of people are doing these days. And we've got speed control, etc, etc up here, sorry, speed indication, etc, etc up here along with the radio. We've got a small nav area here, so you can stick your chart under there like somebody has done. And yeah, it feels like a really nice space, and I've been to sea on this boat and she operates very, very nicely. Very nice place to be. So let's have a look down below. Now at this point, while I just turn my back to you to move over, some people can be sensitive when I move the camera, so please, if you do feel you may be sensitive as I move the camera about, just avert your eyes when you know the camera is being moved, and then when you know we're static again, just come back and everything should be fine. So I'm about to take you down below, so let's go. Nice wide companionway, very easy to traverse through. 1, 2, 3 steps down, and here we are in the saloon. Now down here, as you can see, again we've got a light, airy, neutral space. I'm 5'9", so there's a good 6 foot here to stand up in, no problem at all. And then as I walk forward, I'm down into a bit of a stoop as we go under the inclining down area of the foredeck there. But not a problem, because generally over here we'll be sitting a little bit like this, talking to our friends, and we'll be admiring the forward cabin. As you can see, we've got the 2 windows to port, 2 windows to starboard and a hatch. Really light and airy down here, very nice upholstery, feels great. If I just lift this cushion up here, as you can see, we've got the extra access down there, so we've got a nice long berth there, and if I move around to this side, a nice long berth there, and in the stored in the after cabin over there, you'll see in a moment, we've got the infills for this section here, which makes this into possibly the biggest berth ever in the world. No word of a lie. Yeah, really great, plenty of room. So let's put that cushion back down and return her to normal. You'll notice the port and starboard sides do look slightly different. We have trim here, we don't have trim here. That's been taken away for some reason. Then we do have the plastic trim here to fit back in. I'm of a mind probably I would leave it as it is, because I think this seems more open, whereas on this side it's a little bit more closed, but you do get a bit of a shelf behind there. Maybe that's up to you readers, we'll see. On the starboard side, nice big hanging locker there for your bits and pieces. Nice stereo here, and a shelf there with a couple of extinguishers on at the moment. The carpet was new in 2016 along with the upholstery, as I've mentioned. We've got access to the bilge. Will my fingernails stand up to it? Yes, they will. Access to the bilge under there. Look, nice and dry if the camera can see it. We've got the automatic bilge pump under here, and I think under this access we've got the fresh water pump. All good. And if you come aft to the port side, we've got the galley unit. There's a bit more to a galley than usual here actually, because you've got your proper 2-burner stove here. We've got 2 burners, and underneath we've got the grill, and we've got the cooker unit too. So that feels a little, it's not gimbaled, but it is a proper cooker. So it's not the usual kind of single electrical element that you might get on a boat of this type, which I really, really like, because it means that you've got, along with everything else on this boat, I think, everything that you would need for a weekend or longer for a couple or family. There's no skimping or no camping style stuff. It feels like a proper boat with proper equipment. So let's carry on. Behind here we've got sockets, so there is a smattering of 240 volt socket, which is great for the hair dryers and the phone chargers, let's face it. We've got wine glass storage here, room for your plates and your dishes there, all very nice. And under this worktop here, little sink, very nice. And underneath we've got a proper fridge. So like I said, you really have got everything to live in comfort down here, and it just feels bigger than 26 feet. It really does. Right then, so this is a saloon. I'm going to take you into the head, so I'm about to move the camera. Off we go. I'll place you somewhere in the middle of the head compartment. There we go. And as you can see, again, a little bit darker, but it's still light and airy. It's neutral colours. We've got our own window there. We've got a sink. We've got a shower attachment, and we've got the white throne there for one. Still plenty of headroom in here. There is a bit of a lip up to the removable floor in the heads, but again, I'm 5'9", and I'm not touching the deck head there at all. So, you know, it feels light and open, really good. So let's move the camera again, and we'll take you for a trip to the after cabin. I'll pop you down there. Let's look at the standing headroom, although you probably can't see it for me. I'm standing tall again, and there's about an inch between myself and the deck head, so about 5'10", 5'11", something like that. So here we are in the after cabin. What do you think? I think it's great for a boat of this size. Fairly compact double, but very, very long athwartships. Not too low for this kind of boat, although it does come lower on the port side where the companionway comes down. We've got a window aft, we've got a window starboard. Lets loads of light in. We've got a proper seat here with stowage underneath, and as you can see, we've got the infills for the forward berth stored in here at the moment, this one being used as a headboard. And behind me, stored on the forward bulkhead, we've got the cockpit table. So yeah, all feels really nice. It doesn't feel like we're skimping on space, we're not economising on comfort. I feel looked after on this boat if I was a guest. I really like it. Okay, so let's take the camera upstairs, and we'll finish off back in the cockpit. Close the door on the after cabin, 3 steps up, and I'll pop you over there this time. There we go. So this has been Tim from Brighton, taking you for a tour around the cockpit and the interior of this Fairline Sunfury 26 in virtual reality. We hope that this great format that we're trying out has enabled you to get a really good feeling for the inside of this boat, the space she represents, and if she might work for you. If you'd like any more information, or if you'd like to come and see her, just go to boatshedbrighton.com, where you'll find all our contact details, plus more pictures, videos and virtual reality pictures. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.